Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's actually Tuesday night, and I'm doing my devotion ahead of time. Alex is sitting here looking at me, eating a snack. So if you hear anything, it's him being a son, me being a dad. And but which it fits perfectly because I love for him to listen to me when I when I'm talking, and especially when I'm talking about God and how awesome He is. So we're going to go into Deuteronomy 6 here shortly, but I want you to think about all the things going on in our world. And I have this little patch here that it's not meant to be judgmental by any means, but it is to recognize the tricks of the devil. And so I see the evil that you pretend doesn't exist. And so often in our society right now, that is happening more so than ever. And a lot of it has to do with the way information gets put out now. You know, we do have, it's not just 3 TV stations you can watch. You can watch 100 of them or 700 of them, who knows? And it's probably 100 different news channels, and then the internet and YouTube and other social media. And so you can find out all kind of information, and not always is it accurate. And most of the time, whoever's pushing it out has some sort of agenda. And so you have to be willing and ready to see if it's true or if it's false, or if it's in the middle. Is the truth stretched a little bit? But what is not stretched and what is always true, and that's God's word. Jesus spent every single day with his disciples up until his death. He was with them, ate, taught, walked, talked, whatever they were doing, they were always talking. And he was just teaching them nonstop about all these things that's contained in here. And I guess the question is, are you taking the time to have those conversations in your household? Are you talking with your spouse? Are you talking with your children? And if you're not, let's start implementing that. And I'll go to Deuteronomy 6:5. It says, "You must love the Lord your God with all your heart and your soul and all your strength. And you must commit yourselves wholeheartedly to these commands that I have given you today. Repeat them again and again to your children. Talk about them when you're at home and when you're on the road, when you are going to bed and when you're getting up. Tie them on your hands and wear them on your forehead as reminders. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates." And so Alex and I, we just went over the 10 Commandments, and we talked about it for a minute briefly, because I know he knows most of them. But so often now things rules seem to be, instead of be made to and okay to enforce, they're made to be bent, or sometimes made to they don't even apply to me. We know what people feel like. And so I can think of times that we are on the road together, whether it's Alex and I, or Jen and I, the kids, all of us together, and we do have conversations about what's going on in the world, and we do have conversations of how to handle certain situations, and understand the importance of standing firm biblically versus bending for society, bending for political views or things like that. That what is right, and what's right is in this book. Is what is right is what is God's word. So anyway, so as you spend quality time with your family and friends and other loved ones, just talk about what's going on. Doesn't mean you have to dwell on it. Doesn't mean you have to force your opinion on anyone, but they should be able to have a conversation with you. And then if you disagree, you disagree. But if you don't take that opportunity to talk to your family and friends about what's going on and what God's word says, then don't be surprised if they go astray. So anyway, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.